So there's a Spitfire flying over practicing for the air shows. So I'm making a bolt for down the airport, or up at the airport. To get the end of it, I want to see it land. But it's just doing practice runs and I hope I get there in time. So it's been flying over and doing practice runs, and it's been really interesting to watch. But I thought I'll jump in the car because we've got to go shopping anyway and get some things. So let's go and do it, eh? I haven't got my other DSLR camera on me, so I have to use my phone or something. I'm using the GoPro at the moment. Actually, I'll go this way, I'll go up this end of the runway. Hopefully I'll get there when it's coming final approach on the dog leg to land. There's a few cars up there already, I think. Well, there, something else. Oh no, they're at the show, at the field. That's the Neptune at the Haas airfield, Shellharbour. About to take off. There's a Spitfire flying around here, over my house, and so I'll see if I get some footage of that. Beautiful aircraft. So he's been warming his engines up. That's from Banks down here. That's a beautiful aircraft. That's a great museum, man. They've really done well. This one's pretty good. What's that? This one's really good. Yeah. Oh, this is fantastic here. And all the volunteers have done a great job. I make YouTube videos, so I just do a bit of this sort of stuff and do drones and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay, guys, we've got a Neptune. It's about to take off from Shellharbour Airport. It's from the Haas Museum. Maybe they're going tomorrow or somewhere else as an air show, or returning back. Come on, baby. You have to give yourself clearance. Go. There's nothing coming into land. Here she goes, here she goes. Hit it. So we've got a northerly coming in, northwesterly. Oh, I love how on the mountain you hear it echoing. Yeah, nice. Reverb back off there, sounds beautiful. Cool. Come on, go. Get the V1, come on. I love most of these old pilots, they're ex-squatters, like captains and things. Get her up, baby. Were you here when they landed the 747?
No, before my time in the NOR.
Okay. There you are, look at you. Beautiful. Did you watch the Kingsford Smith one final for was it the other day?
No, I missed that. I was driving on the highway when the trucker took off a couple of
miles. It kept on taking, like it was taking off, like practicing. And I was up at Shellharbour.
Yeah, I was just driving on the highway and I saw it.
We're up here.
Yeah, I was just driving on the highway back home and I was looking at there's a tracker taking off.
Come on, baby, do a nice little turn. Come back out of this. I'm going to see it land over top of us. I love that sound. Okay, guys. There she goes. Neptune, flying over. Beautiful aircraft. I'm just sitting in front of that frog. Coming around flying in. That's the skydivers. They sound good. They sound nice. Drawing them all in. Okay guys, the Neptune, she's just on final process coming in. She's put her landing lights on. And this should sound really good. And she's trying to, strong wind, there's a crosswind. Comes from the northwest. And he's battling a little bit with that. And she looked gorgeous. She'll just fly over our heads. With a landing gear, knock your car, top your car off. Look at that over the field, guys. Beautiful. And this is the Spitfires back again. Escort. You see the Norfolk, he's really into the wind.
Yeah,
He's got a crosswind of it coming from Neptune. Yeah, he's really grabbing there. He's moving. Whoa. Hit the old reverse. That Spitfire's going to come around, I think, and land. I don't think he likes being up in the dark. He'll want to come in.
the other thing is, and, you know, they were right about being ambitious because this is one of the highest targets around the world, and we are higher than Canada and New Zealand. So we are going out there, setting an ambitious target, even though it's not as ambitious as some want, and yet how are we going to achieve it without substantial increases in costs in power as we shift to renewables? And there's no idea. And the other aspect was the private sector, and the Prime Minister said, oh, the private sector's got to come in and invest $500 billion. But the private sector is saying, we can't invest all of that money, and there has to be government.
Absolutely silent. You can't hear them.
On the road again, just can't wait to get back on the road again. Sit down, Bluey. Probably you asleep.
The deal. So what, you know, this was called the puck crocodile. But now I don't know what your pigeons like.
Yeah, not good.
It seems to me that it's more peck than puck.
Yeah, it's actually.
For the popular Suzuki Swift and MG3, both fared badly.
So I'm about to go down it's called the Broughton Pass. Haven't been here for years. This is the back way into Appin. So I want to go and get a steak and kidney pie. It's the last minute thought on the way through, and see how we go, guys. Let's go. It's quite beautiful down here, but trucks aren't allowed to go down here at all, or long vehicles. So it's a bit like Macquarie Pass, probably worse. Going down to the gorge. So you got hairpins of 15 kilometres an hour down here, which is pretty damn, not saying damn that way, but yeah. Wouldn't want to bring the boat around here, would I? Well, I would. Look at the beauty of that. I should put the drone up. I think you can stop there in the bottom. It's a bit like, oh, where is it? Oh, National Park. Pretty guy Chase. You go in the bottom there. Down at Ray Hadley's favourite sort of drive. Look at this, guys. Look at this beautiful old bridge. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Built in the 1800s. I love these sort of roads. Whoa! Bluey's having a mental fit. Spinning around in circles. Very windy outside. It's pushing the car around a bit, even with the spoilers. That's why the old drone was battling. He's using up a lot of power with the drone, trying to even keep straight. But the DJI drones they're very good at maintaining the spot, exact spot position. I love going back down there. You have to go this way more often again. I used to when I was younger. Hasn't really changed much. The old road here. Look at the beauty of this country, the countryside here. I just love it. And there's horse studs, look, there's one there. There's horse studs everywhere. So probably we've got about another 5 kilometres into Appin, and hopefully they've got some steak and kidney pies in. I think they're open on a Saturday. I know they're closed on a Sunday. I'm doing the slow trip to Newcastle, or Newie as we all call it down here, around the southeastern area of New South Wales. Newie, that's where Zdanka comes from, Newie. And had those earthquakes back in the 80s. I'll never forget that. And the workers' club fell down, and some people were killed, and that's when Zdanka did a driving test for Els. Zdanka, instead of my Sharona. So such a pretty woman. When you gonna give me some time, Zdanka? Bluey's licking me on the face while I'm trying to drive. Just don't bite me face like you have before, little bugger. Okay guys, I'll turn the video off for a while. Conserve power. Until I get it happen. It's coming into Appin now. Nice little town of Appin, which is just south of Campbelltown. I think most of you know Campbelltown. Come on, bakery, please be open. Appin, established 1811, elevation 240 metres. They really got the urban sprawl here with all these houses. Bluey, calm down. Cut it out. Okay, the bakery's open. So I got me the steak and kidney pie. Delicious. And Bluey's waiting in the wings. Not getting any. Maybe Bobby will. Oh, I might. No, don't. No.
And they say, we commenced planned maintenance this morning.
Don't.
It's taking longer than expected. We expect services to be restored within the next hour. I don't know if that's already passed or not, but
My favourite.
this is a recent known story today, so they're meant to be restored soon.
So that's the Appin Historical Society. It's a unique history of Appin. It's really nice, and there's the old pub. And this town was 1811. That building over there. Louis, stop it. Yeah, I'm waiting for me steak chicken pie. I've got to warm it up.
See, you touch on a thing there.
Well, that was a great pie, guys.
Leadership. Now,
So I'm going to hit the road again now.
Aghast today, and I've witnessed it through the week. You would have too. So Australia has a great friend in Papua New Guinea. We say, right, here's 600 million to get yourself an NRL team. It's their national sport, and that's wonderful. Then we arrive this week to celebrate 50 years, and we say we're going to spend 200 million building you an office wing for your parliament. And then the Prime Minister says we'd like to do this defence deal, and it looks like the PNG government have said, oh, we'll just check with China. I mean, it's just weakness, isn't it?
It's got weakness. We've been taken for fools, Lou. Absolute bloody fools. And people think because there's connection with the Second World War and, how we've worked with them, they were fantastic to our soldiers and all the rest. But for Christ's sake, 1 year ago I saw the figures, we gave them $650 million in foreign aid. Here we are wanting to, and we've propped them up.
There's the old pub, Appin Hotel. Been there many times. And there's the big koala, guys, to the right. You beauty.
So much corruption over there. A lot of this
I have to do a video on that one day.
buying units here in Australia for their own.
It's only if the kids are sitting or flying through. It's got a hole in the middle where its heart is. The Holy Heart. Okay guys, back on the road. Head towards Newie. Newcastle.
The people that I believe are right for the job. I regret he doesn't live in New South Wales, but that's what it is. If MENS can accept all these migrants into the state from overseas countries and welcome them, why the hell, why not welcome an Australian across the border from Queensland? He is an Australian. So if you feel that way, then I suggest you people out there get over it and see what he can do for you.
Well said. Let me ask you, I'm not surprised, and I imagine even though you'd be reluctant to be beating the party's chest, you wouldn't be that surprised at leadership and forthrightness that you have in Australians as one new admiration. Now, we're not talking about necessarily taking government. We are in the United Kingdom with Farage, even though an election's many years off, but isn't there something going on here when people are now so seriously looking at one nation, even though an election's some period away, and they see, perhaps there's a new home for Conservatives, because the coalition, perhaps with the exception of the Nationals, but the coalition at this point looks terribly weak.
They are weak, and there's no doubt about it. I've always been there and thought, One Nation were there, Winston Stephen and Senate will actually then hold them both to account. And I said, what I said a few weeks ago? I said, Margaret, I'm sick and tired of being the bridesmaid, and if I don't have faith and trust that One Nation will one day hold government, whether it's state and eventually the
So right on this net zero rubbish on Papua New Guinea, China can probably give them 10 times what Australia can. So PNG are doing what's right from their point of view. I load that evil regime in China, and China is the big boss and bully in our part of the world. Australia's an ant. China is a ravaging tiger. Oh, terrible. Thank you, Tim. So much for your note. Appreciate it. 0460-873-873. Brett says, Luke, this Labor government is sending Australia to economic oblivion. None of it based on science. It's based on Labor's ideology. They state that Brisbane will be flooded for 300 days a year. It's ludicrous. Trillions being spent for 1% of the world's emissions, which will do nothing to alter the climate. So here's the point. The climate commission, or whatever they call it, if they say, there's a cost of inaction, but
watching, guys. See you next video. Peru. Really love those planes. The Neptune and the Spitfire.